We want to talk quick about an update about Bitcoin, also about the Bitcoin dominance, the liquidation, and also when we can finally see our altcoin season. So let's start first of all with the liquidation, because we have seen here in the last couple of few minutes or in the last hours, the pump from Bitcoin to the upside up to 109,000, kind of like 110,000 US dollars, and get rejected over there. So this is quite a big support, big resistance level kind of there. Let's make it also for us as a big resistance. And I also want to give you later in this video one next trade idea, because we're getting over there, get rejected. We talked about in the last video already before that 110,000 US dollars would be like a very, very big resistance zone that we can expect to moving back to the downside. Also, the liquidation was pointing exactly the same. We grabbed the liquidity over here about 110,000 US dollars, get rejected over there, and grab the liquidity all the way down at 108,600 to 108,300 to the downside. So now we're getting like a small recovery, but when we zoom a little bit out, we can kind of see that on the, especially on the daily chart, it looks extremely bullish right now for us. So when we're moving here, there, I don't want to bothering you with this chart, because we saw it like many days before we broke out, get a proper retest, and now trading also above our support line here. So we're kind of on track on our swing long position high, or swing long position trade target between 128 and 135,000 US dollars. But the part I want to show you is here on the 1 hourly chart. This is also one possibility to get in a new trade position. And if you also want to trade these trades I gave here on this channel absolutely for free, then join here in the video description. There you found directly a link to BITUNIX. There I also will do all my trade positions. I trade there also my Bitcoin position. Let me check if I'm already logged in. I'm not logged in on my phone, but I will share you definitely tomorrow. So I also will start copy trading there. So just keep this in mind. Go down below in the video description. There you find a link directly to BITUNIX. But first, let's move on with the next trade idea I will give you here, because when we're kind of looking here for the next setup, we clearly see that we're forming here our support area quite down below. Here we get some touch points, and also today we broke out of this this pattern, get a like a fake out, kind of like a fake out. So here I expect something like moving around a little bit sideways, maybe also go back down to the lower level at 108,000 US dollars. So this is also definitely a good possibility to enter here on a long position. So we can open here like a limit order with a stop loss kinda like here, and the trade target would be all the way up. Let us check it. The trade target would be, if we break out something like here, our trade target would be around 112,000 US dollars. So we will making here a new all-time high if we break out of this pattern here. This gave us a risk reward ratio of kind of 5. So with a 3.3% move to the upside, with 10x leverage, it would be like 30% to the upside if we put it up our limit order right now there. I will also share later in my Telegram group also this trade position. So it would be like a limit order. If we came down to 108,000 US dollars, it would be a catch up. If we don't go back down to 108,000 US dollars, the next trade position also can be, if we broke out here, get a proper retest, something like, let me mark it out for you, something like this, retest on a 4-hourly chart, and then see the move to the upside. So these are the both trade scenarios. Let me paint it for you very clearly. First one came down, grab the liquidity there. This would be the trade target, the trade position. Or if we find now support kind of like here, get a breakout again, get a retest, and then we can trade this also all the way up to the upside. Here it's a more safer trade, but I can definitely imagine that we're going back down because we have some liquidity build it up at 108,300 US dollars, kind of way down to 107,900. So if you're going here to a 3 daily, you can see a little bit more clearer that we are building up here at, yeah, kind of like 108,000 US dollars, some liquidity. So it should be like a possibility that we're going one flush maybe to the downside, but we also see very clearly that a lot of liquidity is building up right now above us around 111,000 US dollars, 110,000 US dollars. So this is definitely a one trade target. We should definitely keep this in mind. Next one is also the Bitcoin dominance. The Bitcoin dominance is finally moving to the downside. So we are going here on the, let's go on the daily chart. You can see that they are a little bit more clearer. That we are topped out there at 66% and now getting finally our move to the downside. It's also shown now in the altcoins that the altcoins performing very well. We see it here. A lot of altcoins are moving here, kind of like 8% to the upside, 5% to the upside, 6% to the upside. This is also the result of the Bitcoin dominance falling down. So it could be already that we are kind of few minutes before our altcoin season. We see the same as it is right now, few months ago on October, September around. And then we got finally our altcoin run to the upside, like around 75% on the altcoin level. So kind of now we are on Bitcoin season right now. Bitcoin is performing a little bit better than most of the altcoins, but a lot of altcoins are moving now finally to the upside. So it could be very possible that we are kind of rising up also here right in the direction of the altcoin season. So this is also a very good possibility that you can position yourself in some of altcoins, because when we're going here on the weekly chart, we kind of see that for sure some altcoins moving very, very strong, especially like Bonk or 𝗕𝗏𝗃 moving super strong, but we have also many altcoins performing on the weekly chart, not that crazy, but it will definitely also perform in the next following weeks or also in the following months. So keep this in mind, position yourself definitely in some altcoin position. I will talk tomorrow in the next video about many altcoins we can position ourselves. So keep in mind to don't miss out the video tomorrow. Otherwise, if you also want to start trading, go in the video description. There you find directly to the link to BITUNIX. And also you find the link to my Telegram channel. There will also share some of altcoin idea. So what I will do for my spot position or in my spot portfolio. Otherwise, don't forget to smash up the like button, hit the subscribe button, and then we see in the next video tomorrow where I give you some altcoin positions.